Welcome back, trader. Pedro here with another video, and I'm excited to have you guys here. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to send out this actual outlook that I had that ended up going, it was a trade setup, ended up going back down over 422 pips, guys, in our direction. Now, when you watch this video, in this video, you're going to be able to understand how to find these trade setups and how to be able to understand how market structure works, right? So make sure you guys watch this video to the end, guys, because it's going to help you out a lot. I know what it's like to struggle finding the directions of the market and understanding market structure, what key levels are important. So make sure you stick around, guys, and watch to the end, because I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here and how you can implement this today and actually change how your trading will go. So basically with CAD/JPY, if we look to the left, obviously you understand that like I always say, the bigger picture, you look at the bigger picture, you zoom out when you're in doubt. It helps us understand kind of where we're at, right? But we can understand that this is a level of structure up here. You can see this is a major level of resistance up here, okay? And we have another area of support down here. I wouldn't say it's a level of demand, but it's an area of support. Let's put it that way. That's market structure, okay? Now, some of the important key areas to think about is that when price does come to certain levels, how does price react at these certain levels? So if we look over here to the left, guys, okay, let's focus at this area right here. When price came to this area, even though it pushed a little bit higher here in this area, what happened? Did it, after this huge impulse back up, coming up to this area, did it just kind of continue to go higher or take a little bit of a break and go further out? Or did it just range, or did it start to slowly come back down? You notice it actually came to this area, ranged a little bit, and then we saw impulse back down, pretty much a similar move, okay? Similar move back down. So if we go back up here on the second scenario, what happened here, team? Well, same thing. Price came up here, okay? This time it struggled a little bit more, so it shifted into a range. However, what ended up happening? We were still at this resistance area. This gave us even more confirmation that price was struggling to break above this resistance area and struggling to continue to push price higher. So me as a trader indicates that, you know what, this is a strong resistance area. So then when price came back up to this area and we had broken above here, we had this kind of this beautiful W pattern formation here. We had broken below these previous, above these previous levels of support. We had broken above these areas and we had a nice, beautiful impulse to the upside. Same thing. If we look over here, I had multiple levels here. You can kind of see here, I had sell setups below this level structure. It's a little bit messy, but I hope you guys see what I'm talking about here. You can see that we had price actually give us a beautiful impulse to the upside to this nice major resistance area of structure from the higher time frame, like the daily. And so I knew that most likely we were starting to see some sort of a shift. We saw this wedge start to form. We actually broke below it. Typically price actually comes back down to the bottom end of the wedge, which it did, but it did kind of range for a bit and then we closed. So when we saw price break below here, this is what I was telling you at this analysis here where I have this blue area. I said once we get a closure and then we got this beautiful 4-hour candle close below these previous wick and below these previous lows here, we saw this huge impulse to the downside, okay? Now these lines, if you're wondering about this line here and this line here, these are just areas of significance. So these are areas that I, as a trader, keep in mind because I know that most likely price is going to react at these areas, because if I look to the left, this was a previous level where price, you know, kind of came back and held it as a level support, right? So same here, it came back here and then held it as a level support, okay? The impulse back up, came back down and it held it as a level support. So these are areas that I got to keep my eye on, and maybe let's say if I went over here, would have got, let's say you would have gotten here on sells. This is an area where I'd like to start taking profits down here at level 1, right? I'll probably move my stop loss to entry once I'm like 20 pips in, but you guys get the point. The idea is you have to look at the bigger picture and understand, okay, higher time frames indicating to me that most likely we're going to reject this area because it has in the past. And not only that, most likely it also needs to fill this void, right? Because if you look at it, this is a clean area of structure. This is a clean area. Okay, and it came to a major area of structure, resistance area structure. And so once we broke below this area, we were either gonna this was my target 1 because it was the bottom end of this wedge, but also I knew that if it continued to go down further, it was probably gonna come back down to the second area here. And then after breaking that area, continuation. So you work with what you have. You try not to predict so much in the future, but if you think about it, team, this is huge. This was a 422 pip move, and it's crazy how you can kind of understand where most likely price is going to go by understanding that most likely it was going to come back over here. Once we had this huge impulse move, not only just did I sell because I saw it be a previous level of resistance area, but because it was super overbought. and most likely we're going to come back down to the nearest level of support. And I know this is an area here that's important, okay, of support, but then we broke below this area. We held it a little bit. We reacted at this area. That's why you see this wick up here at the top of this candle here on this daily candle. So there was, you know, that the bulls versus the bears pushing price, right? Which was a little bit of a reaction there. That's why I have this line right here, right? But then once we broke below this area as well, then I knew, okay, this is an instant continuation to this next key level that we have here of support. So guys, if you have any questions about this, I hope you guys understand. If you understood this explanation, please smash the like button. That way I know that you guys are understanding this explanation, guys. And if you enjoy these types of videos, let me know in the comments below, guys. I will create more and more videos like these to be able to help you guys understand how we can catch these beautiful trade setups and beautiful trade opportunities and be able to help you make insane profits. So if you enjoy these videos, guys, smash that like button, but also share this video with someone that you know will bless them with your trading. And guys, also, if you haven't connected in our free Telegram group, guys, make sure you guys check that out. Our Blessed Traders Academy is absolutely free to join. Also, if you're looking to get mentored by myself, I do have a one-on-one program that I don't really, I have it it's very tight. I currently have a couple students that are working with me, but also I do have my inner circle group, guys, if you do want to join in with that, you know, take advantage of that while it's still at the price that it is. So if you feel the calling that you want to be able to take your trading maybe to that next level, I'm right here with you. It's available to you guys, so make sure you guys check all the links below. Guys, I appreciate you guys. Our family's growing day by day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.